Hello, everyone. Welcome to the activation of the Orion Template in China. We're going to begin today by doing a grounding and a clearing, disconnecting all that does not serve us at this time before entering into this process. We'll start by closing our eyes, finding our center, wherever that may be, and slowly bringing our attention to our hearts. Please feel free to visualize anything that I say if it helps. Just breathe. We call upon Archangel Ariel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon, Blessed Mother Mary, and the Holy Sacred Spirit of God, to come to us all and to clear, cleanse, purify, and protect us from all forms of manipulation and coercion, fear, dread, vulnerability, lies, deceit, and illusion, black magic, witchcraft, incantations, and spells, oaths, vows, and curses so spoken, bindings and cordings, and all forms of psychic attack. Please clear, cleanse, and purify from all angles of time and space. Please let it be so now. And within this decree, we ask that we are able to reclaim, integrate, and access all that is rightful for us at this time. Please let it be so now. We ask for our auras to be cleansed with pearlescent light, to hold higher level vibrations, for our groundings to be cleansed and purified with titanium fire, to facilitate a deeper connection and understanding of Mother Earth. That the wonderful angelics that surround us will flush us with the most beautiful colors of rose quartz, indigo, lemon, and amethyst, purple, lilac, blue, and magenta. For Archangel Sandalphon to bring up the 12 golden anchors and the 12 rays of light, and for the sacred Holy Spirit of God to be with us all, and to bring through the sacred golden rays of the Christ consciousness to align us all with the truth of our sacred covenant and the word of God. Breathe. Feel your energy flow and drench your path with light. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Tamake Amrotai. So we are half through, half finished this process for China. I ron arate, ron rama u lakai. So if you recall from yesterday, we brought the template down from Orion, down through all the levels, down through all the stargates, close to our planet, and it was kept in orange light. And bathed in that orange light is the template, glowing in the Christed light. Tamai Loki, Tamai Lahurakai. So I call on the beings of light within us and around us today. Kurante, Kurantakai, to bring in this new template. Ikla Orote, Nama Kolotai, Rom Ra Ru Mantake, Lomo Kalate. So we bring in the sacred runes, Kilo Kai Ko Kanta, Oro Astrako, Lom Lai Lom Laki, Lom La Arate. For this planet has long awaited this time, Kuran Kakayaho, An Ro Ri Ranate, for we begin to turn up the life force on our planet. Kilon taike rom raimeki, logai logai ti, logai le lomate loki. So deep within the Chinese soil, irai korote, we bring our attention. Uran katailo, uran kate, and deep in the earth, kula, wena, wairoti. You may find there is some crystal, Eli Koro Kanrote, and we're going to put our attention into that crystal, Kura Katayalo, Kura Kataya Lomate Loki. And as we drop the template from Orion down into that crystal bed, Mi onake, mi onatai, Romo Rakaya Holoki. I am but a simple human, Rigai Toloke, Romo Takailoki. And so say we all, we are simply human today. Kiran Kolo, Anlo, Tiga Mai Lo, Tiga Mai Ro Ramahe Loki. But in the future we become more than simply human. Irai, Ko, Lana, O Anate. And the template that we lay today deep into the heart of China, Kiran, Koko, Kanate, allows the life force to return through the soil, through the land, through the waters, and up into the airs of our planet. Anlo kikatai, anlo kikate, ura arate. So from the east of the shores of China to the far west, from the south, from the southern borders to the furthest north, Igra kokayahe, Igra katayalo. We call on all those lands, Uran takai, Uran take, that today is the day, Ila usta antra olote, the day long prophesied and awaited. Tikai Roman Rotaya. Tikai Roman Tiki. Alo lam halo lam airoti. So deep within the earth, Ikra ostra anano, Ikra okalai, Ikra tolo tigame, Namlo ki astra kelo manako. We begin the process of increasing the speed of light here on our planet. Ku canto arate. And no human may prevent this process from moving forward, they say. Minan Oro, Minan Oratai. So the whole of the land mass of China, I Kratai, Oro Te, Lomo Laya Ki. We open the light chamber beneath the earth. Ugra Kitaya, Ugra Tamana no. Ina Nolo Naya Nigate. Noga Naya Takayaho, Rom Ro Tai, Rom Ro Tikelo, Namlai Usta Anane. So we bring down the light from the highest point in our awareness. Elasto, Elasto Kitayaho, like an elastic band being tied into the heart of our planet. Kuman Katai, Lomo Kitai Hoki, an elastic band that will pull the earth upwards, up out of the darkness into the light. Munana, Munana Ke, Munana Kekayaho. So we call on the rays of the moon, Araki Nan Lo Manko, the moonlight that tickles the surface of the waters, Igra Toku Lakanahe, that goes deep into the lakes, Ku Katai, Ku Kate, Lomo Layane. Astran ula katai, astran ketulo ki manano. I ro raya, I ro te, ram ru ran huegre aiki. Minan nolo kai, minan loloti, an lekotai, an lekoti, tara telo manaki. So as we increase the velocity of light, and as we widen the spectrum of the light available on planet Sophia, kinana ukra astra nolo ki rom katai. No human should be excluded from this process. Ki ro ranloti mana ana oloke. So we open the heart space of all the individuals in the country of China. Kilo kai, kilo te. That they may begin to accept the light that is theirs to receive and to give. Kirono ranane, kirono ranati, nala nalako, nala kitaiho, manako ko kayaho. So each of you gifted today is a key, kulan, astroke. A key that you may see within your heart or within your mind. Kulai ki antro, antro kitailo, manato. And we ask that you place that key into the earth of the country of China. And when you are ready, you may turn that key. Aron komi, aron kotai. So all the beings of light give thanks, and they are greatly rejoicing at this moment in time. Puman kai, new humans, they say. Rugo katai, new humans in form. Igla ko, igla kokokakaya he. Humans with foresight. Ilai toroki, kana kakaya ho. Ki kamana kumanate, romo kayate. Humans that must find new feet and new uses for their hearts, they say. Tenko tanake, romo rikatai, ila unake, lomo katailo. And we ask that you take the country of China into your hearts. I kanate kaiho. And we hold the country of China in our hearts now. And as we hold the country of China in our hearts, begin to imagine the life force of our planet beginning to surge, beginning to awaken. Iga tolo, iga tai, lo kantawe. And begin to imagine that life force surging vertically out of the land. And as the land lying long dormant begins to awaken, ki karoma ke lama tikaya ho man astro ki man kolo ki man tairo panate ila odo manato mana katai hoki. We begin to imagine that light ascending up out of the earth and heading straight up into the sky. And as the light leaves the earth and heads vertically upwards into our atmosphere, it begins to bend to the left, to the right, to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. And it begins to form a blanket, a light cover that begins to circulate around our planet. And you may be able to see there are droplets, there is stardust filled with light that is gently falling out of that blanket and beginning to return to earth like crystal golden snowflakes. Tomantake. And so we are here today, say the gods, Kilai Rokatai, in this time of our greatest need. Kurantake, they come back with all their blessings of light. And so, as we remember that we are humans and that we exist inside of a body, we begin to come back into that body now. And to assist us in that process, we're going to take 3 deep breaths in together. So the first breath, breathing deeply into the lungs. And we take a second breath when you're ready. And the third one. And as you're able and if you're willing, we can open our eyes and slowly come back together as a group in our room together today. And if anyone would like to say something, please, you simply need to unmute yourself. You're more than welcome to share your experience.
Yeah. There are kind of three things. First of all, early this morning, when I woke up, I was totally clear. So just like that. Usually I need a bit of time to come back. But I was just awake like that and totally clear. And during the session, twice my internet gave totally up and I had to be re-logged in twice. So for the bit I about the flame, just in the very beginning with the orange light and switch on the and there was like a gas flame. It was coming up, and then later when we turned the key, out of the land came a white golden light.
Nice.
And then this light did spread like a whole line of candles, and everything came like out like a spring, lots of light and white golden light.
Beautiful.
Nice. Wow. Thank you for sharing. That is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I will listen to the recording later because
Yeah.
The bits are missing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for me, the key was very vivid this time. It was the same as yesterday. It had a pale blue crystal handle, and it traveled through some dark brown rays from my feet to the underside of China. As I turned it, so the barrel of the key was gold. So as I turned it, it turned a dark blue crystal, kind of emerged as I turned, which then turned into a spinning gold disc with multiple colored crystals all around it. And then it turned into a sphere. And it's now spinning under China in the soil. But each crystal kind of triggers and powers the next one. So that's how it keeps going. So it's the different colors trigger the movement, the motion. So that's, yeah, I've never had such a quite a vivid key experience before. So thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. Anyone else would like to share? How's China doing? Vasilina, how are you? There. Okay.
Okay. China's going to keep silence for now and will share with us tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you very much for being here. Super. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, Irina, please.
I'd like to share my visions. It's very strong today. Sorrow. I had tears and I felt pain. First of all, I was a tree waving on the wind like that, and I started to expand and appeared a portal. Again, second time this sessions, I see a portal. A tree became a portal, and I appeared again in the past, and I saw China in the time of. Unfortunately, I don't remember how it was called. It was like a religion stream forbidden in China. And those people were catched by police, and lots of them were killed because of their beliefs, and killed very in awful sufferings. And I felt their pain very strong. And then there was a crystal in the form of lotus. Lotus was the symbol of that religion. I don't remember its name. And the crystals started to form in the shape of flower, in the shape of lotus, like that. And sometime later, I watched these souls like releasing from the soil to heaven, flying from earth to heaven, like released. And later I felt hot in my heart, in my hands. It was alive, it was hot and beating. And then David said that let's open hearts of people in China, something like that. I don't remember properly. And I continue, at that time when David said it, I was holding heart in my hands and feeling it. And then when David said that we should put the key into the soil, I put it, that heart to the soil, and appeared from that heart an apple tree with red apples. And it was feeling like the circle was closed. So the vision started from a tree and ended from the tree that was born from that heart. So
That's amazing. Wow. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a major piece of work to free the nearest English is like souls that have, it's probably fragments of souls that have been lost to their owners, which can now be reclaimed. That's what you're freeing there.
Wow. Thank you.
Because each of us is doing our own healing work, whether it's for the planet or for ourselves. These calls are helping us to ascend, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. But the important bit I want to stress is each of us is doing that work for ourselves and for the planet. It's not like, well, there's a shared field of consciousness. Like we're all creating this experience of elevating the light and increasing the frequency of light. So each of these experiences is doing something, because I struggle sometimes to understand or to trust that what we're doing really has an impact, but it has an impact. And you're freeing, the fragments of 1,000,000 souls that were destroyed in that terror. And it's allowing people to reclaim those parts of themselves. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd like to speak towards that, David, that I mean, because I'm sitting here and yeah, my part of my mind is like, you're just imagining all of this, and yeah, but the other part of my mind is saying, exactly, this is imagining in our new world. And as I watched this group, you and Alenka grow this group, and it's like, yeah, look at that, it's growing, and I'm a part of it. And it's like in all of us, we get our imagination in here, And this is what the innovation is the unknown, but we're doing it and it's beautiful. So just to address, yes, in my vision too, it's like, oh my God, when I went into China and to feel the grief and to know that I don't have to keep that grief. I don't have to hold on to that grief. I can witness it, and it is there for me to witness it so that it can transform, transcend. And I heard yesterday, transcendence is the ending of the trance.
Hmm.
And I thought, oh, I love that. So, so
Thank
namaste.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah. Chantal.
Yeah. The whole time I felt like the voice was being healed, like the voice of China, this throbbing pain in my throat, which was slowly being lifted. It was like the ground split and created a massive crevice, and then clear water ran from the top like a crystal waterfall, but the water was coming from under the ground, and it was healing the voice's land. It was the way it was being given an opportunity to reignite or something. I'm not sure of the language. I'm still trying to land in it, but my whole body was shaking, and the throat especially was really like coming back to life again. It was quite powerful, definitely through the sorrow and through the grief, but it was like the voice was being born again through the land. Yeah, it's quite profound. I'm still sitting in it. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for sharing, Chantal.
Yeah, the word I received before we started this today was this is about renewing the country of China. So it makes total sense that the voice is getting clarification.
Well,
Well,
meanwhile,
I've got a crazy song to play today.
you've got a crazy song to play.
It's really crazy.
Let me share my
Oh yes.
template carrying. So after the call yesterday, David says, "Oh, and you know what? You're carrying the old template." And I'm like, "Oh, great, bring it on then." So yeah, that started like a whirlwind of different emotions and reactions, and this morning I woke up quite in pain, physical pain. Actually, my back hurt, my elbow was more present with pain again, like pain. My head hurt a bit, like that's actually gone now. That's nice. And then sitting with that, it's like it reminded me during this call now, it reminded me of the octopus yesterday, because what I saw before when I sat with this was like that, it's like a black something up my spine and out on the rib cage, and then during this call it reminded me of the octopus, and it also came like, okay, that's the sort of that's the old template sort of on my back, and so yeah, we'll see how that but it's a lot of pain there, obviously, like, and this, like, I felt reminded when you shared, Irina, about what you saw, then I felt reminded of that pain coming through on my side. So it's, yeah, healing. So thank you all for being here. And yes, we've got a crazy song today.
Yeah, I tried to play a different song and I clicked play and it played a different song. So I'm playing the different song. That's the one. That's the one you're getting today.
That was obviously
It wanted to be played. It's called Conversations Between by the Polish ambassador and Ayla Nerio. So I shall play that for you now.
And the sound.
Let's just do the sound. Oh no, let's give it some words. Okay,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Hers was a long, long way to go. Mine was beside her, behind and alone. Ours was as teardrop wind into the bone. Ours was as cyclone. I gotta say, I gotta say, I gotta say, I gotta say, thank you, deep. I can hear you now. You can hear me now. Now listen, sweet. Thank you, sweet. You can hear me now. I can hear you now. Now listen, deep. Mine was as cavern creased beside the road, filled up with fossils, walker to his load, filled with a river, dried with mold, while hers was as thunder. I gotta say, I gotta say, words I thank you, deep. I can hear you now. You can hear me now. Now listen, sweet. Thank you, sweet. You can hear me now. I can hear you now. Now listen, deep. Thank you, deep. I can hear you now. You can hear me now. I gotta say, now listen, sweet.
Thank you, everyone. So we'll see you next week, and it's America next week. Get ready. I will post a poll in the chat for the times so we can arrange. My first poll. Ciao. Have a good weekend, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Thank you.
Yeah.